Most nights arrive quietly, carrying the weight of ordinary days and unspoken feelings. You may lie awake, remembering moments when you gave kindness without keeping score. Small gestures, soft patience, listening when it was inconvenient. These memories surface not to accuse, but to remind you that love once moved through you freely. Even now, in stillness, that truth remains part of your story and quietly waits to be recognized again. Everyone has seasons when effort feels unseen, when giving feels like it disappeared into silence. You offered care, time, understanding, without knowing what would return. Later, doubt crept in, asking whether it mattered at all. But giving shapes the giver first. It leaves a trace inside, forming a steady capacity for compassion that does not vanish, even when unacknowledged by others, circumstances, or the passing of time and quiet nights. At some point, many people wonder if their open heart was a mistake. The world can seem sharp, hurried, transactional. Yet presence has its own memory. What you gave did not dissolve. It settled into who you became. Gentle attention, patience under strain, restraint instead of bitterness. These qualities grow slowly, often unnoticed, but they continue shaping your way of moving through life long after moments themselves have faded away. Sometimes it helps to imagine a quiet witness, not judging, not demanding, simply remembering. In some traditions, this presence is named Jesus, not as authority, but as a symbol of lived compassion. A life that noticed overlooked people, valued intention, and honored love given freely. This idea suggests that nothing offered with sincerity is lost, even when it seems forgotten by the world or buried beneath noise, time, and disappointment. Thinking this way does not erase pain or excuse unfairness. It simply reframes the meaning of what you lived. Your generosity was not wasted effort, it was practice in being human. You learned how to stay open without certainty. That learning remains available to you now, not as obligation, but as quiet strength you can return to whenever you choose, especially during nights when self-doubt speaks loudly inside you. Love given freely often asks for no record, yet memory keeps its own ledger, not of debts, but of becoming. Each moment you chose care over withdrawal shaped your inner posture. You became someone capable of seeing, pausing, and holding space. These capacities do not disappear when circumstances change. They remain part of you, steady and quiet, waiting for gentle use when life again invites connection, patience, or understanding forward. There is a difference between being taken advantage of and choosing kindness. One harms, the other teaches discernment. Over time, you learn boundaries without hardening your heart. This balance is not failure, it is maturity. Many teachings associated with Jesus point toward this balance, where love remains intact, yet wisdom grows. You were learning this, even when it felt confusing, uncertain, slow, and deeply personal in its unfolding over time. When you look back now, try not to judge earlier versions of yourself. They acted with the understanding available then. Compassion includes self-compassion, recognizing growth as a process. The love you offered was real in its moment. It carried intention, hope, and presence. That matters. It still matters. Not because it guarantees outcomes, but because it reflects who you were becoming through effort, openness, mistakes, and quiet perseverance within. Some nights are for remembering without fixing anything. Let memories pass like soft lights, neither clinging nor pushing away. Notice the warmth of having cared, even if it ended imperfectly. That warmth is evidence of life moving through you. It connects you to countless others who have loved, lost, and continued. This shared human experience is gentle proof that your giving belonged somewhere meaningful, beyond approval, reward, or explanation alone. As this moment settles, you are not asked to do anything more. Just breathe and allow space. The love you gave freely is remembered, not as a transaction, but as a mark of presence. Whether named or unnamed, that wisdom remains available. You can rest knowing your openness contributed to who you are today. Let that be enough for this quiet night, without conclusions, demands, or need to resolve anything. As the night deepens, thoughts slow down and soften. You may notice how memory reshapes moments, removing sharp edges. What once felt heavy now feels distant, almost tender. This is not denial, but integration. Experiences settle into wisdom when given time. The love you offered earlier did not disappear. It matured quietly. It became part of your inner landscape, influencing how you listen, pause, and respond now. There are people you helped without knowing the outcome. Conversations that ended unfinished. Support given without thanks. These moments often return late at night, not to reopen wounds, but to be understood differently. You were acting from sincerity. That sincerity shaped your nervous system, your pace, your awareness. It taught you how to stay present with uncertainty, which is a rare and valuable human skill, learned slowly. Many traditions speak of remembering as an act of care. To remember love is to honor it without clinging. In this sense, Jesus is remembered not as a distant figure, but as an echo of lived compassion, a reminder that attention itself can be healing. When you remember your own kindness, you reconnect with that echo, recognizing something steady inside you that remains unchanged by outcomes or recognition. Struggle often follows generosity, not because giving was wrong, but because growth stretches comfort. You encountered limits, disappointment, fatigue. These were not signs of failure, but signals of becoming more aware. Awareness refines intention. Over time, you learn when to give, how much, and from where within yourself. This learning honors the love you gave earlier by allowing it to evolve into something sustainable and grounded. There is no requirement to repeat the past exactly as it was. Presence does not demand self-sacrifice, it invites honesty. Tonight you can acknowledge both the beauty and the cost of caring deeply. Holding both truths is a form of maturity. It allows compassion to remain intact while protecting your well-being. This balance reflects wisdom found in quiet teachings, lived more than spoken, remembered through practice rather than words. Sometimes the most meaningful acts are the ones no one witnesses, sitting with someone in silence, choosing patience instead of reaction, letting go rather than insisting. These moments rarely receive applause, yet they leave lasting impressions within you. They shape character, not reputation. When you feel unseen, remember that presence itself is a kind of record, held in the body, the breath, and the way you move through ordinary days. Late hours invite gentler questions. Not why something happened, but what it shaped. Your experiences shaped depth. They softened certainty and expanded empathy. This depth allows you to recognize others more fully now. It also allows you to recognize yourself. You are not defined by what was returned to you, but by what you cultivated inside. That cultivation continues quietly, without needing permission or external validation. You may notice a calm emerging as you stop evaluating your past through success or loss. Instead, you see continuity. One moment led to another, each teaching something subtle. Love given freely was one of those teachers. It did not promise safety or clarity. It offered presence. That offering still lives in you, available whenever you choose to slow down, notice, and respond with care in new situations. There is comfort in knowing nothing meaningful is wasted. Energy changes form. Intention reshapes awareness. What you offered became part of a larger pattern of human kindness that moves through generations. You contributed to that pattern simply by being willing to care. That contribution does not expire. It rests quietly within you, influencing future moments without needing to be remembered constantly or proven again. As this night continues, allow yourself rest without conclusions. You do not need to define your story or resolve every feeling. Simply notice your breath, your body, the stillness around you. The love you gave freely is remembered, not as obligation, but as evidence of your capacity to be present. Let that awareness sit gently with you, leaving space for whatever tomorrow becomes.